Mattie Mondays, where we do music in different ways. I guess friends ain't be dropping gems. Always keep it genuine. Knowledge, power, and some funny. Every week, every Monday. Pure, real, and honest. Tap in, leave a comment. You tune in to Mattie Mondays.
I'm singing this to remind you that you are not alone. Hoping that these words, they find you at the very perfect moment. I can't take the pain away, but I can wrap my love around you. I can't stop the rainy days, but I can stand here right beside you. I'm here right beside you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor. I'm sending this to console you, to give your tears a home. Don't let the anger control you. You will make it through. Those sunny days will come. You will endure the storm. You have much more to do. Can't let the darkness hide you. And I pray the light will guide you. Yeah. I'm sending this to remind you, life is working in our favor. Pain, hurt, and tears sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong. You are not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor. You're never alone, you're never alone. You're never alone, you're never alone. Love is for eternity, even when we've gone away. Sometimes blind you, but stay up, stay strong, stay strong. You are not alone, not alone. This message is here to remind you, life is working in our favor.
Happy Mattie Mondays, Mattie Monday members, my family. How y'all doing? We have made it around another 7 days, y'all. We are here at the end of 2025. It's crazy to say every year, what the year has come and is about to be gone. Thank y'all for being here. Let me see. Let me call out some names. I know we got Queen in the building. We got Chevy, musician Taylor in the building. Crystal, Mama Mattie. Thank y'all for being here on this holiday week. And tonight we're going to have a quick and serious and direct and intentional conversation about the holidays. Tonight's episode is entitled Weathering the Holidays. So we are going to get into it. I know we make habit of during the holiday seasons or any holiday addressing, the joy and things that come with it, but also we will make mention to the realities on the other side of the coin. And tonight we're going to dive into that. Whether someone catches this later, I think it'll be super helpful. And I'm coming ready with my slides. Jaree, we got Jaree in the building. How are you? What's up, my friend? Thank you for sliding through and being here tonight. And Natalia asks if anyone knows any place hiring in Triangle, let her know. Um, Natalia, can you let us know in what area specifically you'd be interested in so that we can all keep that in the front of mind? Just drop that down in the comments. I'll be sure to call it out. And then we are going to get into it. Let me do my little grays of the birthdays. I know this past weekend was my Uncle Milton Baker's birthday. So happy belated birthday to you. My Uncle Chris, his birthday is tomorrow. My great uncle, excuse me. So happy birthday, Uncle Chris. My our matriarch, my grandmother, Jackie Ingram, her birthday is coming up on the 26th, and my papa's on the 29th. So there's some very special birthdays popping off amongst my grandparents and my greats. So happy birthday. If you have any happy birthday shout outs, make sure you drop them down in the comments. And we are going to get into the conversation tonight. All right. So you already know the rules per your comfort as we have this conversation, as we share, as we get into the thick of it. It is always open to comment, to share how you see yourself in the conversation, any feedback, suggestions, or just anything that you want to offer to the space and the community that we have created and we are continuing to build upon. So once again, we are going to get into a conversation on weathering the holidays. So there are a, a plethora of things the holiday season is associated with, right? Um, let's get, I come ready with the slide. So let's do it. But on the surface, the shopping, decor, food, travel, and all of those things. And there are a lot of bright, positive, and fun things that are associated with the holidays. Here we go. So travel, joy, food, fellowship, family, definitely decor, decorations, and friends. So these are the beautiful things that we know that come out of this moment in time, this moment of the year. But in addition, we know that there is another side of the coin entering into the season, and that comes with some real things. We got Angel in the building. How are you? Happy holidays. Thank you for being here. It's good to see your name in the building. So on top of the positive, would say things that come with and that are associated with this holiday season, there are some more real, heavier things that come with this moment in time that we are all dealing with in some form of fashion. So in addition to what life is already throwing at us, this end of year fatigue, some of us are probably feeling, and just factors that just come with November, December, the change in the weather, so many different things. There are some negative, heavier things that come with the holidays. So today, my intention is not to harp, but to address and to face some of these realities and to also give you guys some things, 5 things to walk away with, considering and taking into this holiday season because it can come with a lot of heaviness. It comes with a lot of heaviness. So my goal is to always leave this space better, to leave you guys better, to put the mirror up in front of myself as well, and to talk through some things that are real and that I think can benefit our community. All right. So on that flip side of the coin, these are some things that we have that our community and many of us are dealing with. There's grief, there's stress, there's burnout, levels of discomfort, sadness, trauma that's brought back up, especially in dealing with some family members, anger, loneliness for those who don't really have that built-in community like a lot of us have, just on this live right now. And these are some real things that I think it's important to address. And we're going to do it tonight. We're going to do it in the lightest way possible. All right, we got Ingrid in the building. Thank you, Ingrid, for stopping in on the episode. If you have just now joined us tonight, we are going to have a brief conversation about weathering the holiday. All right, so what does weathering mean in this sense? Why did I choose that word, right? So weathering in this context, but the proper definition is the process of wearing or being worn by long exposure to the atmosphere. And specifically in the context of weathering the holidays, it suggests surviving emotional storms with quiet resilience. Once again, there are a lot of heavy things that come in the season, in addition to the joyous and the bright things. And again, those consist of grief, burnout, stress, discomfort, sadness, trauma, anger, and loneliness. But there are some things that I want to talk through with y'all, my loved ones, my friends, my family, for the moment that comes where you might face these things in this next 2 to 3 months. And of course, throughout the year, you can carry them through with you. I want to add some value and just put some things out in front of us and to make sure that we're having a conversation out loud, even if it's just someone listening, a conversation that they might need to have and some things that they might need to address just for some healing and just to make this moment in time a little bit lighter, even if it's just a bit. All right, so I have come equipped with my slides. These are 5 ways to implement or things to implement during this holiday season to help get through some of these feelings and realities that are up on the screen right now. So once again, as we talk through these 5 things and we have this conversation, I won't pose any direct questions tonight, but if you have anything that you want to share, any message that you want to give to the community, any thought that's just sparked that you just feel the urge and the need to put out into the atmosphere, absolutely, please do not hesitate to drop it in the comments, and I'll be sure to get it up on the screen. So once again, before we dive into our 5 points, tonight we are discussing weathering the holidays. And in this context, it is surviving emotional storms with quiet resilience as we make our way through these action-packed, high-stress, high expectation events and moments in time. All right, so let's get into it. Number 1, this is a way to get through this holiday a little lighter and to take some of the stress off. So the first one is to lower the bar and your expectations. So what are we saying? The holidays come with a lot of pressure, traditions, social obligations, the perfect moments, right? But it's okay if this year looks a little bit different for you. You have the power to choose only to the traditions that you actually enjoy and the ones that comfort you. You have the power to say no to anything that drains you or anyone that drains you, any space that drains you. And you can give yourself permission to do less. And for me, that's kind of the option. And that's just a personal state that I am, just a bit of fatigue. And I'm just opting to do less just in this moment, just in this week. And there's more to come. And I'm grateful for the opportunities that I have to spend with my family and friends. But for me, it just looks like opting out and doing just a little bit less than normal this year. All right, that's number 1. You can lower the bar in your expectations. Number 2, create small grounding routines. So when everything feels a little chaotic or you feel emotional heaviness coming on, you can use some steady routines to help you to anchor yourself. So for example, you could take a morning or an evening walk. You can do like 10 minutes of mindfulness breathing, or some type of YouTube video, that you can pull up that is just relaxing and maybe that offers a guided meditation. Definitely take space to give gratitude and be thankful for what is what is right, what is present, what is in your grasp, who you have, who's pouring into you, who makes the days just a little bit lighter for you. Definitely important to keep that gratitude out in front of us. Or start up a tiny journal of gratitude. And again, these are just some small practices that can help to protect your emotional bandwidth. Because even outside of the holiday season, life is lifing for a lot of people, for the world community specifically in this moment. In so many different areas, the pressure is building, the resources are shrinking, and that is a reality for the majority. So these are some things to help, in addition to dealing with those realities of life, also dealing with the pressures of this holiday season. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. Are you with me? Is this making sense? Can you see this being helpful to implement, or even to share with someone that this moment in time brings a lot of stress and angst? Let me know in the comments if these are helpful so far. All right, number 3, stay connected. Stay connected, but in the way that works for you. For me, my family knows I've always been the one to have my little corner. We'll have the cookouts, and I'm down being social, and then I'm bouncing up into my room for a little bit of the cookout or party that we having, and then I'm back downstairs. And then maybe my little cousins are coming up to my room, which was cool too. But I've always had a need to kind of take space in moments. But I need to also be connected. So it's okay to do it in the way that works for you. So more specifically, connection doesn't have to mean big gatherings. You can choose lower pressure forms of support. You can hop on a call, send that text message, and just build that bridge, or keep that bridge connected with somebody that you trust. Of course, online communities like right here, right now at Mattie Mondays, and beyond. And then spending time with a smaller group. It could be 1, 2, 3, 7 for me this past week, who make you feel safe. So quality over quantity is okay. Quantity is cool too if you have the bandwidth, but if you don't, quality over quantity is just fine. Again, especially if you don't have the bandwidth, or you're feeling depleted. Perfect. Thank y'all. All right, so we're gonna keep rolling. Preacher Mattie is in full effect. Let's get it. Number 4, make space for your feelings, not a fight with them. I know oftentimes we judge ourselves and condemn ourselves for feeling a way, for getting emotional, for being uncomfortable, for making others uncomfortable, because we made a decision that was best for us. But it's okay to make space for your feelings, and to not fight them, and to not judge yourself for them. So you don't need to be cheerful because it's the holidays. Acknowledge your feelings. If it's hurt or whatever may be present, or maybe creeps in at certain moments, give yourself permission to feel grief, frustration, or loneliness. Use creative outlets, music, writing, going to watch a movie, any of those things to express emotion, or to allow that emotion to flow through you. And just let them be. Once again, don't judge yourself for them. Acknowledge them. You're still in control of how long they stay on you. But a lot of times that does require effort from us, right? Creating spaces to let them flow through. And if they're heavy, quickly getting them off of us. And that's not dismissing, but just reining them in and not allowing them to sink us. All right. And then number 5, create moments of comfort or meaning. So even small acts of intentional care can help you tether to something warm. So for example, you can light a candle every evening. You can revisit a comforting movie or a book, which is super, super, super effective for me and my family, throwing on some nostalgic movies like The Grinch and so on and so forth during the holidays. So consider something like that. Volunteering or doing something kind for someone else always feels good for me, and I get the same report from others. It's super charging to be able to take the focus off of yourself, especially when it's not feeling good, and just put some positive energy and some helpful energy into something or someone else. Also, start a tiny new ritual or behavior that symbolizes hope or grounding. And again, it could be lighting a candle every morning. Um, Maybe even getting more intentional about praying every morning, but getting up and getting down on your knees or sitting down in a certain space, catching that sunrise, anything that just triggers a level of relaxation and presence, being intentional. That requires you to be intentional. And it's not just a mindless act like reaching for our phone every 30 minutes. It's something that means something, even if it's very tiny. And again, these don't replace the hard parts, but they can add some light. All right, so that was quick, fast, and in a hurry, but very, very important for me to share today, right here at the top of this holiday week. And in a moment where they're about to put the pedal to the metal of bombarding us with holiday pressures like gifts and traveling and just showing up, being present, all the while dealing with the realities of life. And I know that looks very similar and very different for us in different corners and categories. The things that we are dealing with in the moment, and just the things that this moment in time reminds us of. So that's very real. And I just wanted to make sure that, once again, I didn't harp on the things that are heavy, but I needed to address them for our community, for our family, for me, for you, and for anybody else that finds themselves here catching this episode and going into this holiday week. Whether you celebrate or not, um, it still gets loud for us all, right? So hopefully this is something that is helpful, something that you can use, something inside of these 5 areas that can help to make this season, next year, the rest of this year, a little bit lighter. All right, so Crystal C. Style says, yes, ma'am. Excellent. Okay, you follow. Angel says 100%. Excellent. Musician Taylor says helpful and right on time. Awesome. Antin. Hey, Antin, how are you? Good to see you in the space here at Mattie Mondays. Antin says yes, very much so. Awesome. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so that is my spiel. That is my deal. That is the intention that was set for the night and has been complete. Once again, I encourage you to take these, run these back. I can always text them directly to you. You just hit my line, and I can send the slides to you if you just want to be able to pop them up easily on your phone and not have to come back through the episode. And also, I will give you here just a moment if you would like to screenshot each of the questions 1 through 5. So here is number 1. If you want to take a moment to screenshot it, it is to lower the bar in your expectations. So that's number 1. Number 2 is to create small grounding routines. All right. Number 3, stay connected, but in the way that works for you. Quality over quantity. Number 4, make space for your feelings, not a fight with them. And then number 5, create moments of comfort or meaning. All right. You are very welcome. Musician Taylor says, thanks, Preacher Mattie. Now it's time for tithes and offering. Yes. So Mama Mattie, if you would pull out the plate and pass it around to your left over to Crystal. And Crystal, if you were passing on the twin and Natalia and Chevy and Angela and Jeree and Aunt Tan. You're so silly. And Ingrid. No, but thank you guys. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time to start your week with me, with us, trusting that every time you press play and jump on this live stream, that you'll get some added value. And that will always be my goal, whether it's a laugh, a groove, some wisdom, some encouragement, some motivation, some reflection. That will constantly continue to be my goal here every time I hit live on Mattie Mondays and I come up with something to bring and to share with our community. There are so many magical things shaping up at this moment. So I want to leave in with an energy of gratitude. So like tradition, but a great tradition, I would say, in this week, in this moment in time, even if you don't celebrate, if everyone could take a moment to drop something that they're thankful for in the comments, one thing or several things. But once again, it is a very magical moment. It's only a matter of just continuing to move forward, continuing to water the seeds that have been planted, plant some more, feed the plants that are growing, just staying on top of things. But I'm super excited and just thankful for the possibilities. But my answer to what I'm thankful for real in this moment is just being in an able body and a sound mind. The older I get, the more I pick up my phone and go online, the more I step out into the real world outside of the comfort of my home. I am reminded that that is one of the biggest things that I take for granted. So I am thankful for a sound mind and an able body. So if you would take a moment to drop in the comments something that you are thankful for in the honor of this holiday season, in honor of a tradition. And I will pop that up on the screen and we will continue on through the rest of this Mattie Monday and into a great week. I definitely want to say safe travels. Take some grace into this week. Definitely maybe for some family members we haven't seen that we might, be encountering some that might, bring different emotions that don't feel the best all the time, or those realities. But definitely safe travels, strength and wisdom in navigating the moments. Have some fun too, man, playing games and just connecting with our family and friends. And also aim to bring the one that to be the one that brings peace into the space. And also protect your own. And just like that, it leads me into it. I ain't gonna go too deep, but carrying our 4 agreements into the week, be impeccable with your word, and that could be speaking positive to others, about others, and about yourself and to yourself. Don't take anything personally. Maybe one of the toughest, but it's helpful when we can execute it. Don't make assumptions. It's okay to ask questions to be clear and to get clarity, and to also say you don't understand or you didn't understand, and to ask again. So don't make assumptions. And the way to do that is you can ask more questions, and then always do your best. And again, just like this entire conversation, if it's scaling back this week or maybe later in the year or at the top of the year, it's okay. Bring your best, be your best, but it's what it needs to look like for you that day. And that's okay. All right, let's get into these comments. Very welcome, Crystal. Jeree says she is thankful for her health. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Musician Taylor shares, thankful to be here with y'all every Monday and having a great relationship, partnerships, and opportunities. Awesome. Yes, that's major. Thank you for that, Musician Taylor's. Angel says, a God-centered family, always positive. Absolutely. Thank you for saying that out loud. That is a blessing. C-Style shares, I'm thankful for life, health, growth, family, and love. Absolutely. Mama Mattie shares, thank you for the jewels that you've given us. Thankful for my family, friends, co-workers, and my health. Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will not belabor. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining me for another Mattie Mondays. Take these ideas, these thoughts, these suggestions into the week through the next couple of months through 2026, and incorporate some things that make you feel lighter as you move through the world, as you navigate your relationships in different spaces. I love y'all. Be safe. Have some fun this week. Have some fun. Have some fun. Have some fun. Laugh. Put on a good movie. Put on a good comedy show. Laugh and have some fun this week. Doing something that you love and enjoy. And yeah, man, make sure that you hold on to that glow. I love y'all. Make sure you get up and move your body if you are in a space to do so. We're going to take it out with glow. We're going to lift the mood a little bit. I appreciate y'all. Thankful for y'all. I love you and have a great week. Happy holidays.
Wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know, wait, whoa, holla, glow, wait, whoa, hold up, glow, get in your bag, show us your swag, hold up your head, you got the ingredients, you got the recipe, I see you cooking, it be so natural. Be swinging haymakers, and you just be eating them. Go on, strap with your chest up. Don't let them problems get you messed up. All that you need is inside you. In the light, let it guide you. Take and run this here on repeat. This is your daily reminder to wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce. You got the recipe, you better know. Wait, whoa, holla, glow. Hands up if you feel it. Gonna let me out your senses. You got the power, believe it. Responsibility, receive it. Wait, hold up. Man, tell me how you showing up when this life be feeling kinda tough. And them bills steady be adding up. This is your theme song. Ayy, something to lean on. Ayy, you gotta stay strong. Ayy, no, you are not alone. Cause all that you need is inside you. In the light, let it guide you. Take and run this here on repeat. This is your daily reminder to whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know, wait, whoa, holla, just let your glow show, let it shine, can't change the past, so focus on now, this is your life, you wear the crown, don't wait too long, cause time don't rewind, wait, whoa, holla, glow, go in your bag, get you some sauce, you got the recipe, you better know.